guys, welcome back to my channel. If you've been watching me for a while, you know that I've been looking for Citrine everywhere. Finally found her. I knew I was gonna find you. You was not running away from me. I'm sorry. You was not done with your job, period. Because you know how people say if you lose a crystal, it's because they're done. No, I believe deep down in my heart that Citrine was gonna be found, period. It's a wonderful crystal, so please cop that. It's good for creativity, speaking your mind, clearing the mind, and empowering your thoughts, period. I love it. I put it in between my titties. Shouldn't have said that, but whatever. We're being honest here, right? I do that. I feel like it works even more stronger because it's right on your chest, you know? Nah, I need to go somewhere. So for today's reading, this is pretty different. Yeah, I can say. It's called, by the title, you can tell it's Imperfections That Make You Perfect. And this is just like a hype me. What are your imperfections? What are you more insecure of? The things that make you shine, basically. Your insecurities that are actually not real. Like, I want to dig in deep to some insecurities today because we need to let all that go. What the hell is an insecurity? Sorry. Is it like a thought or a word that somebody else engraved in our head? Why is it so loud in here? Anyways, you know it's still summertime. The bikes is outside, so please do not mind the background noise. You already know we in New York, and I soon move to Colorado or someplace, you know, where mountains is at. Now that's my dream, word to live where there's a lot of mountains. But anyways, please stay in tune for this reading. Hit that notification bell. Follow me on Instagram, both of them. Bye, guys. So we have here 4 piles as usual. Pile number 1 with the diamond today. Pile number 2, 3, and 4. Please meditate on these because we want exact answers. So for my viewers, listen, I don't know what's going on with this diamond today, but that's not right. For the viewers that picked pile number 1, this little thing right here just fell in my legs, almost shattered. Your imperfections that make you perfect. Let's find out today. I feel like you guys have melanin. I heard melanin. It's the melanin. I don't know if some of you guys were insecure of your skin color. You are beautiful the way you are. And that's all I have to say. Wow. So we have here the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. We have here 6 of Cups. And Queen of Pentacles in reverse. And then we have here 9 of Canes. So you guys are definitely insecure about your lifestyle, which I feel like is so literally weird. If you don't relate to this part right now, it's okay. You can stay for more because I get more messages. But basically, you're insecure about your lifestyle. Like, you probably look at a lot of like people's like lifestyles. Maybe you watch like blogs on YouTube of like people in their day living their luxuries and stuff. Guys, I'm sorry if you didn't know, but you can have luxuries. And just because you don't have these certain Instagram luxuries that other people have, like condos, you know, all that other stuff, it doesn't mean that your lifestyle is not up to par. I feel like you guys have a really unique style. I feel like the way you even just put things together in your home, in your room, is just very unique, very stylish. Like, I heard interior design. Like, some of you guys can actually be an interior design if you wanted to, if you really wanted to. But I feel like there's something about your home that is like so put together, but at the same time it makes you feel a little insecure, like you wish you had more for some reason. Another thing is, maybe you feel like you're not at the level you're supposed to be at right now in life. Like, when it comes to savings and it comes to monetary successes, everything at its own pace. You know, we come here and everything happens for us at its given moment. You know, sometimes you'll get mad at things not going your way. But as I told you guys, one rejection is God's protection. Even if it's renting a home, anything, any process, getting into your dream career, anything, like it can really reflect anything. And then when things unfold, you'll be like, oh, now I see why I didn't get the promotion, because there was something better. Oh, now I see why I didn't have all that money when I was younger, because I was probably gonna spend it on the wrong people. Thank God. Oh my God, now I know why I had to do this. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, everything plays out in your favor as long as you believe so. You know, if you're always believing that there's a cloud over your head, well, guess what, baby? That imaginary cloud might come true, because, you know, we live in a magical realm. People don't realize this. Your actual thoughts is creating your future. It's creating a basis. Come on, guys, we know this. And we have here the Six of Swords, imperfections that make you perfect, Justice in reverse, and Six of Pentacles in reverse. Imperfections that you might think you have is that you're quick to run away from any uncalling situation, even if it's not right, even if it's not true, even if you just didn't like the day, even if you didn't like the person, even if you didn't like what I had for dinner, I don't know, whatever it is, even if the person tried to look at you weird, you are just quick to run away. You're quick to leave. I heard the that song I be listening to. What's that song called? I Always Run Away, some shit like that. I forgot. But I heard, because with the Six of Swords, it's like Justice in reverse and Six of Pentacles. It's like you don't give nobody no more energy after that. Like, I feel like, yeah. Oh my God, this is crazy. This is that coming in. Some of you guys regret cutting off people for no reason sometimes, because you're like lonely now, and you're like, oh my God, well, now that I'm lonely, like, I should have rethought about cutting people off. I should have rethought about doing this. And so I feel like that's your insecurity. Like, you're quick to run away and feel bad. And you're like, you feel like you're overly sensitive at times. But I don't feel like you're overly sensitive. I just feel like you love yourself, because, hello, can I get some of your balls? Because how the hell is somebody just quick to run away whenever any inconvenience, deuces. Any inconvenience, deuces. Because it's like, if you're not trying to have a good time, then why are we here for? You know what I'm saying? That's like kind of you right here. You're like, if we're not here to have a good time, then why am I doing all of this? Why am I investing in this dinner? Why am I investing in you as a friend or as a person or as a lover? Like, you know, you might think that this is a problem that you have, but I say here it's not. Down the road, you'll realize why you had to cut this person off. So don't be so harsh on yourself. And honestly, people that are meant to be great are not always surrounded by a lot of people. Just saying. So we have here Knight of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles, and then we have here the Two of Pentacles. So imperfections that you think you might have is that you're probably too nice sometimes, and you can't make this. You find yourself people pleasing or not making decisions for yourself. Like, you just go with the flow too much. This just adds to your personality. I feel like you are a very welcoming, warm person. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. Like, I don't know if I'm reading myself right now. I don't know if I am. But you're just a warming person. Sometimes you feel like you do too much, you give too much. But in reality, this just adds to the wonderful person that you are. This Queen of Pentacles, this just adds. I feel like you think people take your kindness for granted, but in reality, you just get blessed with more and more abundance and more giving people like you. Believe it or not. But sometimes it is what it is. Sometimes when we overdo it and we overextend ourselves, sometimes our guides don't like that, because we're giving too much of ourselves. And basically, when you have to drag yourself for others, that's not healthy. But I feel like you guys are giving, but in a very healthy manner. So don't ever be like, oh my gosh, should I just be mean? Should I just... No, be who you are. Be who you are forever. Walk around with an open heart always, because at the end of the day, nothing that goes around you in regards to people has anything to do with you. It doesn't, honestly. So don't worry about that. We have here community upright. We have here 5th chakra Archangel Gabriel and the World in reverse. Imperfections that you may have is that some of you guys are totally people persons. Like no, not people pleasers. You're like a people's person. Like you can be around anybody. Like you can absolutely get along with anybody. You can have a conversation with anybody. And I don't know what this has to do with your imperfections, but okay. Yeah. This has brought chaos in your life. I see you being yourself, you being the person you are, has brought a bit of chaos in your life, because this is the thing. People, you know, people get intimidated by your charisma. People get intimidated about how much people like you, you know, because some people are just not people's. Like they just don't like people. They're always talking shit about people. They just, you know, and I feel like you're the opposite. Like you always have something positive to say. You're bubbly, you know, and this sometimes get people angry. Like people that are not under the light, guys, it's nothing personal. It's just that if they're not under the light, if they're not woke, they don't realize the little things in life, like laughing, enjoying a good time, enjoying a good conversation. Instead, it like, I don't know, it's like toxicity like energizes them. And I feel like you have people like that around you, maybe family, I heard, or friends, or like mean girls that used to always, you know, look at you weird for being friendly. We have here 8 of Swords, Knight of Cups, and if you are a male watching this, you're just very genuine. And when you have relationship or you're with like a partner, you're usually really faithful and really nice. And this like makes maybe your group of friends like uncomfortable, or like, oh my god, you're such a wimp, or something like that. I feel like you're not. 6 of Wands, 8 of Swords, and Knight of Cups. It's like, honestly, I can say that some of you guys do belong in the spotlight, because you are a people's person. Communication skills up to par. I'm hearing air signs, Gemini, Aries. For some of you guys, you guys can be Cancers, but 8 of Swords, you know, I feel like you put too much pressure on yourself on who you should be and how you should come off to people so that you don't step over people's toes. I say, hey, your imperfections that make you perfect is that the way you overthink situations sometimes, it makes you prepared for anything. So don't like stress yourself out too much, but just know that sometimes your overthinking is actually very beneficial in your life. Very, like, I don't know, is it claircognizance? Is it the power of knowing? You guys have that. You guys have the power of knowing. That's one of my powers. I'm not clairaudient. I might be clairsentient. What's that called when you feel stuff? I feel stuff and I like know. And you guys are like the knowing imperfections that make my pal perfect. We have here 4 cards. So we have here truth, we have here transformation, and we have here awareness, and we have here accelerated emotion. So your imperfections, babe, can I even call them out? Because I don't see them. You know what I'm saying? You guys are fully aware of your truth, of the power you hold within, your psychic abilities as well, like very up to par. You have a lot of things to look forward to, pal number 1. I mean, this is my diamond group, so you guys have a lot of things to look forward to. Increased awareness, I heard, for some of you guys. But your imperfections that you might think are not perfect is your intuition. It's your knowing. You guys might feel insecure about it, or like, oh my god, am I really right? Should I really trust it? When I do tarot, is the answers really like that? Did I really say the right thing? Yeah, you did. You have to I feel like within you there's deep truth. This is why you went through the things you had to go through, pile number 1, which this reading is not about the things you go through. This is a reading about your imperfections that make you perfect. But you are perfect the way you are. And I see here with accelerated motion, you make people feel well. So you got nothing to worry about. You don't have to change anything. You don't have to perfect anything. All you have to do is be yourself. And with the last couple of cards, we have here 4 Wands, the Arise in reverse and the Six of Wands. Guys, don't doubt that you can be famous. Like, don't ever doubt that. Don't think it's too good to be true. Believe me, it's possible. And as long as you're consistent in whatever you do, there's no limits. There's none. And literally, I'm telling you guys, you create your reality. So get to it. Get to the thinking. Get to the writing. But anyways, your imperfection is that you might think that you're not capable of being in a loving relationship, or that, you know, your relationships is something in love. But I'm here to tell you that you're a great partner. What if I tell you that you're very attractive and that you deserve a really loving partner that's faithful, loyal, can support you financially, physically, mentally, everything, pal number one. What about if I tell you that? Period. You wouldn't believe me still? Like, you wouldn't believe me? Some of you guys are on your way to meeting your soulmate, so I don't know. Just had to say that. We're about to dive in deep to the... Oh my God. I thought I removed the cards from my table, but we're diving in deep with the advice for today. So we have here, a new romantic cycle begins. What did I say? Period. I say what I say and I mean it. We have here, the end of a tough cycle approaches. Anything that was under the rugs, under the mud, is growing. It's getting better. Like, hard times, what's that? I don't even know what's hard. I don't know that word. Period. If you have any questions, this is the time to ask now, because the angel answers are here. We have here, ask for help from others. So don't be scared to ask for help. Like, even outside, don't be scared to ask a neighbor for help. Ask help. Be vulnerable sometimes. Like, we can't be boss, independent people every day. Sometimes even the boss needs some help, some workers, you know, something to, you know, rest on for a bit, you know, and then we get back to the action. We have here, no need to worry. So absolutely, as I said, hard times, worries, that does not exist in this pile. Please remove those words from your vocabulary. We have here, listen to your intuition. And what did I say earlier? Yeah, intuition is up there. It's up there. So check on it. Yo, that's crazy. I really got that message. You could check on it. Yeah, check on your intuition, because it's real. It's working, babe. It's working. The Divine Feminine just entered the chat. We have here, when things start to worry me, I take a deep breath and inhale faith and oh my God. Exhale worry, fear, uncertainty, and doubt. Take the day off social media. So, hey, guys, if you getting worried about stuff, and I got the 8 of Swords with you guys earlier, and I told you guys, don't be so hard on yourself. Anything mental that comes in your head, like anything negative thoughts, those are weird thoughts that were imposed in your head. They're not real. They're not true. Get them out. Get them out. I know it's hard, but if we just realize that we have the truth to everything and that there's no real answer to any problem in the world, we'll glow. We'll glow. And I have to take that advice from myself too, because I've been worrying about some really ridiculous things lately. But now it's over. We have here, my future is glorious. Didn't I say that? I now live in limitless love, light, and joy. All is well in my world. Limitless. Guys, don't mind my accent, you know? I am willing to forgive. Forgiveness of myself and others releases me from the past. Forgiveness is the answer to almost every problem. Forgiveness is the gift to myself. Didn't I tell y'all that? That forgiveness is not more for the other person, but for you, period. We have here, I forgive and I set myself free. So set yourself free from your past, pile number 1. It's not worth it. What if I tell you that people only act on their perception of the world, on their unhealed trauma? Everybody's walking around, especially people that sabotage others. They're walking around with unhealed trauma. Be the bigger person. I know it's vague, but sometimes we do got to be the bigger person, because if your mindset is up to par, if you're woke and you're up here, small-minded individuals are not going to understand you. You could break it down for them. You could write it. You could write a book to them on how to break. They will not understand. You could teach them. They will not understand. Believe me, I've spoken to people like that. There's no going in that brain. We're not here to change people. We're here to live. We have here, I am deeply fulfilled by all that I do. Time to step into your gratitude, pile number 1, period. We have here, each moment of the day is special to me as I follow my higher instincts and listen to my heart. Everything is within you by now, pile number 1. So this is all for today. Thank you so much for watching this reading with me. Bye, guys. So for the viewers that picked pile number 2 with this chakra selenite, I got this from Florida. Love it. Let's dive into your reading today. We have here, what are your imperfections that make you perfect? We have here the Star, the 7 of Coins, and the 6 of Pentacles. So I heard here that a little butterfly is insecure about the amount of work they've been doing. It's not moving. What is not moving? Because for what I know, pile number 2, you are moving. You're being consistent. You're doing the work you're doing. You're working. That's improvement right there. Just the fact of you doing what you're doing is improvement. And I feel like some of you guys should not be insecure of your creativity, what you're working on. Sometimes in the beginning when we're working on things, we get insecure. Like, oh my God, we only got 3 likes. Oh my God, we only got 5 comments. Oh my God, people are going to stop. People are not going to like me as much. No. You got to ask yourself, are people ready for this big bang? Like, are people really ready for me? Like, I want to know who's ready for me, because at the end of the day, the people that support and follow you, they support and follow you because you are you, period. Not because you're any, you have problems, pile number 2. I don't know why I heard that. Like, you guys know, if you have insecurities regarding to your career, your workplace, or your dreams, like your dreams are not realistic, like your dreams make no sense. If you're insecure about that, you think that's the imperfection, I'm here to tell you that that drive you have within you, that passion, is perfection. The universe is watching you. The universe is seeing your efforts, pile number 2. I don't know who needed to hear that, but your efforts are being watched. So why are you pressed? Like, oh my God, like I heard somebody saying, I'm going to delete it. Don't delete anything. How about that? Don't delete no video. Don't delete anything. I remember when I first started and I wanted to delete all my beginning videos. I regretted that. And I did. And, don't delete your videos. Because then I realized that I needed an amount of hours to get paid by YouTube. So instead, I deleted all my old videos because I was too ashamed. Oh my God, people are gonna see my old videos. Who cares? First of all, who was born knowing how to do videos? Who was born knowing how to do hair? Who was born knowing how to run a business? Nobody. So how about you teach it? You learn your lessons, move on with it. Don't be so hard on yourself, and actually be proud of yourself that you even did that. Be proud of yourself that you even made the first step. I know people that have business plans that they still haven't even put in action. Like, at least you tried. Period. At least you're trying. We have here the 9 of Wands. And this makes a lot of sense. Like, I feel like you guys are... Sometimes your imperfection is that you look down on yourself. Your imperfection is that you don't think you could do enough. You lowball yourself, pile number 2. That's your imperfection, that you lowball yourself. But I'm here to tell you that that is your perfection. You know why? Because when you lowball yourself so much, you actually strive for higher success. You strive for harder things. Hey, don't be so hard on yourself, of course. Don't always lowball your work. But I feel like the pressure you add onto yourself actually makes you become better, become higher, become this king of freaking pentacles. You know what I'm saying? Boss. 4 cups. Like, it makes a lot of sense. It's like, no, it's not enough. No, not even if it's in your face. No, it's not enough. I need to find another way. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, don't mind the noise outside. Don't mind it. Because that bus sounds like a goddamn spaceship, guys. I never heard that bus so loud until I lived here. Like, literally. I mean, maybe because I'm used to the sound. Yeah. Something fell. But, those are one of your imperfections, pile number 2. Sucks, but it actually empowers you. So how about, I wouldn't say lower it down, but be nicer to yourself. You know, because sometimes we have to become friends with the person within us before the outside world. You know, loving, self-love, you know. It's cool to have a good relationship with that little person in your head. You know why? Because you sleep with that person, you eat with that person, you do everything with that person, you know. Imperfections that make my pal perfect. We have here Page of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, and the Chariot. So you give people things chances. I feel like you give people chances. You give people the benefit of the doubt. You're willing to ride for somebody. And sometimes I feel like you think like you do too much for people. That's maybe your imperfection. I feel like you're always like this Knight of Swords for people. Always, like, you know, and then you feel like you get this type of energy, like the Page of Pentacles. You're either willing to go on a journey for some people. You're willing to do so much for others. You're so willing to extend your hand for others. You know what I'm saying? And you think, you know, it's people pleasing sometimes. And I got this with pile number 1. So if you were attracted to pile number 1, go back. But actually, you think like you do too much sometimes for people. Like you go out your way for others and they don't do the same. But what if I tell you that little imperfection that you have is actually perfection? Because like you extend for others, they might not do it for you, but the universe will always overextend for you. I'm not saying, hey, drag yourself to the mud, be in places that you don't want to be, say yes to everything. No, I'm not saying that. But I'm saying when sometimes you have like really big acts of kindness that you yourself partake in. Maybe it's donating stuff to people. Maybe it's sending money to family members that you haven't spoken to in a long time. Just, you know, I feel like at the end of the day, it still extends to you. You still get that good karma back, guys. You know, I don't believe in people pleasing. I don't believe it. But to an extent, you're not people pleasing. You're not doing things that you don't want to do. Once you do things that you don't want to do, that's people pleasing. But when you're overly kind, but you enjoy it, it's not bad. It's not bad. Believe me, I've met people that are just a ball of sweetness. Like, you don't understand. You're just like a ball of sweetness. It's cute, you know. Imperfections that make my pal perfect. We have here the Temple Path, the Garden, and the Gate. Ooh. I feel like you might think like your accomplishments, like, you know, they're not that big, like they're not to celebrate for, but I'm here to tell you that, yeah, they are. And you just thinking like that, it just makes you crave more. Like, it just gives you more drive to finish more, to do more, to be more. And honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if one of you guys are a millionaire, because the way you guys go hard, I feel like you do. And I feel like some of you guys, that's your imperfection. You don't think you go hard enough. That's it. And I'm here to tell you that even in relationships, you might think like, oh my God, like my love life, like, you know, I always end up losing myself in relationships. I always end up da-da-da-da. I don't feel like myself sometimes in relationship. I feel like sometimes partners take advantage of me or whatever. But I'm here to tell you that, you know, it got a lot to do with them and not you. I feel like you're a fantastic partner to be with, honestly. I feel like you just fill in all the perfect areas. In the looks department, you're beautiful. You dress classy. You dress, you know, to perfection. Even if you don't believe so, you know, I feel like you do. As I told you guys, don't be insecure about your dreams. Don't be insecure to yell out, I want to be a singer, or I want to be an actor. You know, don't be scared. You know, I used to be like that all the time. Like, oh my God, what you want to be, who you want to be. You know, sometimes we don't want to tell people our dreams because maybe they're really big and people just don't understand it. Small-minded people will never understand. You know, you can't tell somebody you want to be a singer and they already settled in their life, because they're going to look at you stupid. You know, you got to learn who and when to tell the right things too. You know what I'm saying? You see somebody open-minded, somebody with their own, you know, it's cool. Yeah, talk about your dreams. But I'm saying, if you're talking to somebody that has already settled in their life, they're not... don't be surprised if they tell you, well, your dreams are unrealistic. Your dreams are stupid, you know? But that's the thing. You got that idea because that's your idea. They weren't supposed to get your idea because that idea was not for them. You know? Imperfections that make you perfect. We have here Page of Wands in reverse, the Six of Swords, and the King of Cups. Oh my God, this pile is kind of like pile number 1 for some reason. Another imperfection that you have might be that, you know, you think that sometimes you pour your love out into people and they just leave you with nothing, and it makes you feel insecure, and then you want to just not ever be around anybody. You just want to cut people off all the time. You know, you think that you cutting off people all the time is toxic, but it's really not, guys. It just means that you have more self-appreciation for yourself. Y'all hear that Chris Brown song? He's like saying something about somebody that he likes, that he loves. I don't know. It's making me like, you know, that's how you feel about yourself. You love yourself to the point where you won't have to deal with messages. Hello, you're a King of Pentacles, pile number 2. Do you really have to deal with the little nonsense that be going on with people? Do you have time to deal with the drama and the pettiness? No, you don't. So look what you do. You take your little scuba and you get it out of there. You're out. You're done. Guys, removing yourself from situations does not mean you're sensitive. Does not mean you're crazy. Fuck what they think, honestly. Hit that block button. That's why we have iPhones, Androids. That's why we have technology today. So we could block and delete. Oh my God, I've seen the funniest thing ever. Somebody said, if I block somebody on Facebook, if I see them in person, can they see me? Oh my God, that was so corny, but it's just so funny to me. It's just so funny to me. Who cares if you block people on Facebook? Surprise. If they see you, surprise. Hi. Oh my God, guys. You know how I know this pile is super abundant? And it's like, you guys, I got 5 cards for you guys. Mind you, I don't even get these many cards for the Psychic Tarot deck. I only take out 3. Suffering and silence in reverse. We have here conflict and defeat upright. We have here obstacles and challenges upright. We have here authority upright. And we have here patience and planning upright. So your imperfections that make you perfect is your boss-like attitude. I feel like you might not even think so, but you are bossy. You know, you are bossy, and there's nothing wrong with it. I'm not saying stop being a boss. No. Who cares? The way you speak, the way you act should not reflect on another person. I always say this. I even told somebody this morning. What did I say this morning? I said something about somebody's attitude shouldn't affect you. It just means that they're going through something. It doesn't mean that it has to do with you. You know what I'm saying? I feel like sometimes people take your bossiness like, oh my God, like you're trying to take over them. Like, you're like, you know, but in reality, you're just taking over your own life. You just know how to speak up for yourself. You just know how to say no. We have here patience and planning. Imperfections also. I feel like some of you guys might be insecure of your past for some reason. There's nothing to be insecure of in regards to your past. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody can judge you for your past. Nobody has the right to. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, my life right now speaks for itself. You know what I'm saying? So if you guys, I see like something with the past. I don't know, something that had to do in the past. I don't know what was going on. Something with bodies of water. Bodies of water. Listen. Don't think people are judging you because of your past. Your imperfect past is what molded you to be the person that you are today, that boss that you are today. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what you used to do in your past. I don't care. I don't care about it. This is a judge-free zone. But whatever you used to do, whatever you did do, Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. You're here. You're a human being here living in a stimulation. You're living here to learn your lesson and live abundantly where you are right now. Basically, your role here is to live judge free. We're not supposed to literally judge anybody. If you're judging too much, you're not worried about your own life. That's all I have to say. We have here 10 of Wands in reverse. We have here 8 of Swords in reverse. And we have here Ace of Swords. Your free spirit. You know, people probably in your past called you a hoe. Or, you know, maybe a man whore. I don't know. A whore in general. Did I say whore? I just meant to say hoe. But it's the same thing. But people thought you're free spirited. Maybe you had like very strict parents or a strict family that would think everything is like hoish or like grown. You know what I'm saying? I'm here to tell you that your free spirit is what makes you perfect. You're perfect the way you are. Don't let your childhood insecurities, those little things that you got in trouble for as a child, like reflect your life now. You're a different human being, and you are not your past. And you are not your parents, and you are not what they wanted you to be. You are who you are, whatever your name is. You are you. Period. Pile number 2. So your imperfections that make you perfect is overall the way you feel about yourself. It's very, you know, I don't know, some of you guys feel like you should be nicer, easier on yourself, or the overthinking, you know. Some of you guys have this going on, but overall I feel like this is building your character. This is who you are. So instead of always overcoming who you are, like trying to see how you can overpower you thinking a lot or finding solutions to everything, instead appreciate it. Instead, you know, embrace it. Be like, you know, I'm quick with it. I have all the answers within me, period. So let's hop in to the advice section of this reading. We have here, a win-win outcome is forecast. We have here, adjustments are required, but it happened in reverse, so I'm not gonna take that for you guys. Again, the bus is back and it's louder than ever. We have here, win-wins are coming in, and with adjustments are required in reverse, guys, I can just say that there's absolutely nothing right now that you can change about your life that is gonna make it better. I feel like right now you are playing an essential role in your life, and it's leading to the correct path in your life. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know what your divine purpose is, you know, live. That's your divine purpose, to live freely, to do things that excite you. I always say exciting, because if it's not making you, I mean, I don't know how you guys look or act when you're excited, but whatever it is, guys, honestly, if you have any questions, this is the time to ask it now, because the angel answers are here. We have here, there's something better. So whatever question you ask, there's something better. And be assertive. Stay in your power. Don't be scared to step in people's toes. I told you guys, people are going to be intimidated. If you don't love yourself, everybody's going to like you if you don't love yourself, because you're going to make them feel better about themselves. But as soon as you love yourself, to everybody, you're stuck up, you're bossy, you're this, you're that, you're the third. Well, hey, if loving myself is a problem, then knock, knock, I'm out. Did I say knock, knock, I'm out when it's not? Okay, doesn't matter, but you guys get what I'm saying. Tapping in with the divine just entered the chat. We have here, the past is over. This is a new day, one that I never lived before. I stay in the now and enjoy each and every moment there is. No looking back. The only way is forward. Didn't I tell you guys? Stop reflecting on your past. The past is gone. It was there to mold you. It was there to help you grow. And now we're here, and now we're better than ever. I am confident in all that I do. I stand up for myself. I respect myself at all times. I choose health, healing, and happiness. I act with courage and strength. I deserve a wonderful life. And as you do, always, I deserve the best things in life. Period. So let's hop in with the power deck. And you guys got 3 cards. So you already know the messages are diving in deep here. Oh my God. Affirmation time. We have here, I am beautiful and everybody loves me. I used to always use this one, especially during my mirror magic days. I am beautiful and everybody loves me, period. I radiate acceptance and I am deeply loved by others. Love surrounds me and protects me. So, protected, period. And don't forget to tell your affirmations, guys. To say your affirmations. We have here, I love and approve of myself. You see, this goes back to you guys wanting to change who you are. If you wanted to be more like likable, don't try to blend in. Don't be a lamb. Don't be a sheep. Be the boss. Step on the feet. Yeah, make the world your bitch. Period. We have here, I appreciate all that I do. I am good enough just as I am. I speak up for myself. I ask for what I want. I claim my power. Claim your power. Yes, you are. I turn every experience into an opportunity. Period. As I told you guys, losses turn into lessons always. You always got to pick it up like that. Each problem has a solution. All experiences are opportunities for me to learn and grow and be safe. Didn't I tell you guys, you think the overthinking is a problem, but it actually brings a lot of solutions in your life. I feel like you guys are very, very intelligent for some of you guys. Some of you guys are in school right now, or you guys just finished school. You're about to get into a very different career. I heard environmental studies for some, animals for some. You know what I'm saying? Some of you guys just got a job at the bank. I just see huge successes, but I heard what numbers for you guys. So this is all for your reading today. Thank you so much for watching. Bye, guys. So for my viewers that picked pile number 3 with this green aventurine, I don't remember where I got this crystal from. I think it was from the shop by my house. I think so, but it was super long ago. This was actually one of the first crystals I ever bought. This is why I even bought it up. Yeah, they outside today. And it's Tuesday. It's Tuesday, but they outside. Anyways, but yeah, this crystal though, guys, this was the first crystal I ever bought when I first, got into spirituality. Back in 2019? No. Was it 2019? I think I got with it, 2019. I bought my first deck. We have here, anyways, I don't know why I'm talking about this, but let's hop into your reading. Imperfections that make you perfect. Pile number 3. We have here Queen of Swords, Ace of Wands, and King of Wands. I feel like you guys think that your imperfections is your attitude. I feel like you feel like you're really rough on the edges. Like, you're like pushing away any potential lover from your life because of your attitude or how bossy you are or how you... I heard standards to the top. You guys have standards. This is actually a perfection, because why are we settling? I heard that, human beings die after a while, Why are we settling? I didn't mean it for it to come that way. Yeah, you guys know I am blunt. Like, I get straight to it. We can't settle. So, if you think that you're you're being very picky or whatever. Oh my God, I got a cramp, guys. It's that time of the month. About to be. It's nobody's business, but hey, if I'm doing like this, it's because I'm getting cramps. But, guys, having standards in your life is like, I don't know. It's like being rich, but in like the mental world, if you get what I'm saying. Because you have standards. Like, you're not just going to go eat at any restaurant. You know what I'm saying? You got standards, you got... And this more pertains with love, I see here. Your attitude is beautiful. What if I tell you that? Your bossy nature is beautiful. If you were attracted to pile number 2, go back. Because pile number 2 was a bossy one. But they just wanted to change themselves to be a little lesser, just like you guys. I don't think you need to change anything about your personality. If you think you come across as cold, that's fine. That's fine. I feel like the people that I meet and are the coldest in the beginning are genuinely nice people, It's just that they just don't run down with the games. They want to hit you with the rules so you don't know how to play. Period. We have here strength in reverse. the Sun in reverse, and the Knight of Pentacles. Didn't I say that? Didn't I say that? So it's like the idea, you see how she's calming the lying upright, but in reverse, it's like no calming of the lying. You feel like, you know, you let past of good partners because they don't know how to handle you. They don't know how to control you. And I say, okay, listen, if you got to wait till you're 88 years old to find the love of your life, then let it be. Hello? But we're not settling. We're not settling. I mean, I'm not saying technically you guys are going to find somebody that late, but even so, you know, love is everywhere. So who cares? And don't ever think you're doing too much. Even in relationships, friendships, I feel like sometimes you feel like you're doing too much, like you're expecting too much. No. Hello? You better keep them expectations high. Although, you know, it's kind of hypocritical because, you know, we're taught to not have expectations. Everybody's going through their own things. But I feel like you having expectations is your perfection because you're attracting the right people, the right things, your right life. You're manifesting the right things by expecting better. You're denying access to things that are not matching your vibration, and this is beautiful. Pile number 3. So high five. Hello. We have here Knight of Pentacles reverse. And genuinely, I want to tell you guys this. A rejection is God blessing. A fallout is God blessing. If the person was not meant to be in your life, it was a blessing. You know? We sometimes overlook this. Oh, sometimes we feel like we're going to miss out or we're going to be missing out on something great. No, we're not. Because what is great is happening for us already. You know, once you have that mentality that I create the great things in my life, everything great comes to me. I attract all the great things in my life. There's nothing that cannot be for you. 7 of freaking cups. The world is your bitch, pile number 3. Unfortunately, it is. And, you know, King of Swords, I'm sorry to say it, but you got to be the way you are. And I know the past. I know you're worried that this is going to happen. This 5 of Swords energy, people doing too much, people taking too much. But that's what you're actually avoiding, guys. So that makes it a perfection. You know what I'm saying? You thinking that, you know, you're rough around the edges and not everybody can be around you is a perfect representation of somebody that knows their value, somebody that honors their respect, somebody that has built their own table, and they don't just let anybody sit on their table. Hello, who are you? You know what I'm saying? This has actually prevented people from fucking with you, pile number 3, in like ways that really messed up ways. You prevented a lot of damage in your life just by acting the way that you do, with that attitude, with that, yeah, I am better than everybody. You are something else, pile number 3. But I love this energy, and I want you to continue to be who you are. I don't want you to ever change and try to be, you know, like regular, or try to fit in, or try to be more appealing to others. See, I just seen this butterfly by the King of Swords. I don't know if you can see that. That's my first time seeing that butterfly. It looks like a butterfly to me. But, you know, I kind of see that in within you. You are this butterfly. You went through what you went through, and it made you have standards. It made you realize who you are. And if you got to put the sword down on a motherfucker's neck, then you'll do it, period. And then you'll calmly apologize or go about your day and not think about it, period. You know what I'm saying? It's like you're living the right way. We have here, although there's no right way to live, but I feel like the way you're living right now, perfectly fine in my eyes and the universe eyes. You know, we have here imperfections that make you perfect, appreciation, walking away, and storm warming. You are that storm warming. You abrupt. I don't know who the hell you are, but I want no parts with you, pile number 3, because, you know, I feel like you're very genuine. But if I get on your bad side, you just rip my head off like nothing. You'll probably walk the hell away. You don't care who the hell, who is who, you just walk away. And one of your imperfections is that you don't appreciate yourself as much as you should. You know, you don't say to yourself, I'm so glad I am the way I am. Sometimes you, rather than that, you ask yourself, where did I go wrong? Don't ever ask yourself that, pile number 3, because I feel like you move with the heart. You wear your heart on your sleeves. So if anybody starts anything with you, as I don't know, they started it. I'm sorry. They started it. And I'm not just saying that because you're my subscriber, you're my viewer, but I'm genuinely saying it. You know, sometimes we just got to accept the fact that some people just don't want the troubles. Some people know how to walk away. But if you really get them started, they'll really ruin you. They'll really act like they didn't know you. Appreciation in reverse. They'll forget everything you did for them, because that's it. If you're not appreciating them, it's like you feel like if you're not appreciated enough, it's time for you to go. And you're right. It is time for you to go. Recklessly, effortlessly, respectfully, you need to go. And that's it. And I bet you'll find better. You'll find better. Even if it takes you a year, 2 years, 3 years, you'll find a better friend. You'll find a better lover. You'll find something better. You always do, pile number 3. That's what I get here. You always find something better. And this is why your standards are high. So don't ever think it's a problem. We have here 5 of coins, 4 of cups, and the 9 of wands. So this is really like, you know, off it. Like really off, guys, this pile right here. But I heard I'm so nice that I'd rather just keep my energy to myself, because if they can't appreciate it, then because I go hard. I heard you go hard with the things, the people that you love. You go hard, pile number 3. So you rather not love at all. If you can't love your full, you won't love at all. And that's me as well. I always tell myself, if I can't be as, because this is the thing with me, I'm getting this. If you're my friend, pile number 3, I'm gonna treat you like a sister. I'll probably treat you like I'm your mother. Like, I probably treat you like my child, and not like in a very unhealthy, toxic way. Like, I tell you what to do and da-da-da. But no, like, I'm there for you. I support you. If I have to go out my way for you, I'll do it. You know what I'm saying? And I expect the same thing sometimes. Yeah, and you know, that's what fucks us up, the expectations. But what happens? That person doesn't reciprocate that energy. They don't act like supporter. They act like a hater. They act like, you know, somebody that doesn't like me. They just act like, you know, like I don't do enough for them. Like I'm worthless. Then you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to move. I'm going to move away from you. I'm going to get away from your energy, because I'm not going to lower my kindness. I'm not going to stop treating people that I love the way I do because you can't appreciate that. No, I'm going to move towards somebody that might appreciate that. Somebody that might actually love me the way I love them. Even in friends, relationship, whatever, family. I don't even care. I even use it on family. If I'm always supporting you, if I'm always saying happy birthday to you, and you can't even support me back, you can't even say happy birthday, you can't even call me, then it's over. Like, I don't really need to do much. And I feel like that's the energy with this pile. But I feel like sometimes you think like you need to tone it down, because you just create people that always want to take advantage of you, or you always got to ride the dirt for people, but you find people not doing the same for you. So sometimes you find yourself taking all your power back, all your energy, and feeling like an asshole. But in reality, I feel like you guys should continue to be who you are regardless of the situation, because people are going to be themselves. And honestly, if you treated somebody really nice and genuine, I hear the bikes. If you treated somebody nice and genuine and they didn't do the same thing, guess what? They're doing harm to themselves. They're doing harm to their lives, because it doesn't have to do with you. They're going to be attracted to people that act just like them. Yeah, I had to realize myself that I was the angel in a lot of people's lives. I was the karma in a lot of people's life, because they couldn't see me. They couldn't appreciate me. And I'm going to be honest with you. I've been here for 21 years in my life. And I can tell you, for those 21 years, I've been riding for people crazy. And I haven't changed the person that I am. No, I haven't. I really haven't. So, with that being said, keep being who you are. That the right people are going to be there. The right people are going to come. We have your balance, emotional withdrawal, and rejoice and celebration. Your imperfection is that you might feel like, you know, you can't enjoy things like the other people. Like, you find yourself always in solitude, always, you know, not being invited to places. maybe you yourself, you don't like partying. Maybe you just don't like to be around people, but you wish you were. I say here that solitude is something very beautiful. And if you're somebody that can stay by yourself and you enjoy your loneliness and you enjoy being alone, then that is something very helpful. That's something so healthy. That's something beautiful, you know? So to want to be in your own energy all the time is something so healing for not only you, your thoughts, because you don't have people nagging at you. You don't have people. Basically, I'm letting you guys know that not having the biggest support group in your life is not that cool. It's not that big of a deal. You don't need people. You don't need anybody. Pile number 3. I keep hearing that. You don't need anybody. Sorry, my car dropped. But I feel like the balance is within you. You have it all. You have it all. And this is why you have it all. Because of you being able to fix yourself in private. Know your worth in private. Fix yourself, you know, heal everything. We have here 4 of Pentacles in reverse, 2 of Pentacles, and the Moon card in reverse, you know. You guys are like starting to get woke. For some of you guys, you're starting to get woke, or you just got woke, or you're realizing your worth right now, and you're separating yourself, and you're, you know, don't think that your character isn't perfect, that's the reason why you barely have friends. That's the reason you barely have people in your life. No, if anything, pile number 3, you're by yourself because you have a higher purpose. The 1% is not supposed to be surrounded by a fucking group of people, a group of groupies. You don't need that. Your audience is supposed to be bigger than that. You know what I'm saying? Bigger. And I just seen a fly, so it's true. You guys are meant for bigger things. This is why you have undergone the obstacles, and this is why some of you guys are really, really withdrawing from a lot of situations and people, I heard. So some of you guys are withdrawing. Some of you guys are Aries. Some of you guys are Libras and Capricorns. And I'm here to tell you to keep moving how you're moving selfishly with your energy, because at the end of the day, those that will love you and support you will come automatically. You don't have to beg. You don't have to cry. Don't let your past hold you back. We're going with the advice section of this reading. Don't let your past hold you back. And you are good enough, period. And you just heard that bike, so you already know you're really good enough. Your beauty is just, you know, the way you carry yourself, your essence is something that not a lot of people can see, especially people that are not woke, people that are not loving themselves. You're like growing out of a lot of situations. You're growing from a lot of things, a lot of people. You're growing, and you feel like there's something wrong with you because the people in your life are walking away, but it's like the good things just started. That's why a Lambo only has 2 seats, because you just started. You don't need the crowd. We have here, if you have any questions, this is the time to ask them, because the angel answers are here. We have here, ask your angels for guidance. And we have here recovery. So continue to be in your recovery state. If I heard for some of you guys, if you have to be alone, stay alone. But this is going to really, really give you back your power. This is going to even lift you up even higher, guys. Honestly, I heard a lot of solitude for this group. I don't know what you guys are going through. If this part of the reading did not resonate, please feel free to pick another one. But I feel like some of you guys are recovering and you're healing your wounds. You're healing. You're releasing what doesn't, you know, bring you happiness or peace anymore. Whatever is not adding value, you're just letting go. Divine Feminine just entered the chat. We have here a blank card. And We have here, if it doesn't serve me or support me, I am gladly walking away. I know my worth. Listen, I'm just saying, guys, this is the self-love in this card that I was talking about. If it's not serving, it's not deserving. Period. Yo, and that rhyme too. Period. So we're going to hop in with the power of deck pile. We have here, I am at peace with my age. Each age has its own special joys and experiences. I am always the perfect age for wherever I am in life. Don't think it's too late, too soon to focus on yourself. If you think, oh my God, I'm too young to not have friends, who cares? You have your whole life ahead of you to take trips, to meet new people. There are I'm talking like I know how many people there are in this world. There are billions of people in this goddamn world. I do not need to bring up no studies, no numbers for you guys. You guys know how many people. Actually, we are overpopulation right now. We're enduring overpopulation right now. So people, there's a lot of them. So don't worry about if you don't have enough people in your life. Maybe you're too older now and now you're like, oh my God, I can't do what I want to do. I look stupid cutting off people that I know for years. Excuse me, I don't give a fuck if you know somebody for 50 years. What if I tell you for them 50 years they've been a toxic piece of shit? So what? Yeah, you endured 50 years with a piece of shit. You're going to endure 10 more years with a piece of shit? 20 more years with a piece of... You better leave a piece of shit where it's at. I don't care how long it's been there. What? You think it's decoration now? You think it belongs there? No. You better kick it out. I don't care how long you know anybody. I don't care how old you are. You better start doing something. Freedom is my divine right. We have here, I am free to think wonderful thoughts. I move beyond past limitations and into freedom. I am now becoming all that I am created to be. You're tapping into your power, guys. And this is creating a lot of creativity, a lot of flow. You know what I'm saying? When you're surrounded by you, yourself, and you, the amount of ideas are endless because you're not surrounded by other people. You know what I'm saying? I am worth loving. I do not have to earn love. I am lovable because I exist. Others reflect the love I love and I have for myself. So as I told you guys, if you have standards, if you are who you are now, embrace it and be who you are, because this is just adding more abundance to your life. Believe it or not, all of this is a part of your self-healing and self-love journey, which is definitely the one path to happiness and abundance. Period. I couldn't say this. Self-healing goes a long way, guys, and you guys are embodying that. So I'm very proud of you guys. And remember to tap into your creativity and tap into you and your intuitiveness and your heart, because you guys have the answers always. So don't care about the crowds. You have the answers. You don't need advice. Period. Be who you are. Love those that love on you, and be forever great. Period. And that's all for today. Bye, guys. So for my viewers that picked pile number 4 with the citrine, anyways, free citrine, she is back and butter. Period. What are your imperfections that make you perfect? Let's find out. We have here 8 of Cups, 3 of Swords, and 4 of Cups upright. Aww. I heard you're scared to get hurt, so you just don't put yourself out there no more. In some way, it is your perfection because it adds a lot more value to your life. Pile number 4, believe it or not. I heard something about your body, and I see here that I feel like your body is all nice in all the right places. I feel like you have your insecurities, a lot of your insecurities, pile number 4, like made up in your head. I don't know, that's that group right here. And the other groups didn't have a lot to do with like physical look, but you guys definitely have a little bit of insecurities about your looks that were engraved from childhood and from school and from mean friends. Queen of Wands in reverse. That ass just said that. We have here 10 of Cups in reverse and the Lovers in reverse. So it has a lot to do with your self-esteem issues and stuff. What if I tell you that people were picking out stuff that made sense to them and their world. But what if I tell you that you can actually look however you want to look? Like, you have the power to change anything about yourself, guys. Procedures, affirmations, manifestations. What if I tell you guys I got my body done at 19 with no money. Yeah, I manifested getting my body done. And hey, not everybody is gonna go like under surgical procedures, but if you're thinking about it, go ahead. But you know, not everybody's gonna go after that route. But I'm here to tell you guys that your whole life has been a lie. Like, people were not being honest with you regarding to your look. I feel like you either had a jealous mother, a jealous auntie, or some jealous older cousins that were very, very mean and insecure themselves. I'm here to tell you that those little things that you think are not pretty, like your nose, maybe I heard for some of you guys, or like your hair is not long enough. I'm here to tell you that that doesn't matter. You rock the way you look. It just goes with you. It just fits you. You'll be surprised the amount of people that had a crush on you in school. I see it here. You'll be surprised the amount of people that liked you and had crushes on you. Pound number 4, your imperfections that make you perfect is everything that you feel insecure about makes you perfect, makes you sexier, makes you more charming. You know what I'm saying? Ace of Cups in reverse, 4 of Wands, and the Hierophant. I heard there's so many people that want to marry you. People that want you to have their children. People that want to, oh my God. There's people that want to marry you as soon as they meet you. Maybe some of you guys are already married. And, you know, this person always tried to lift up your mood and lift up, you know, how you feel about yourself. But, like, it was kind of hard for you. With the Ace of Cups in reverse, it's giving me the energy of, you know, you're everything that a person will dream of in a person. Pound number 4. So a lot of the things that you're insecure of are literally from your head. They were engraved in you. They're not yours. They're not. The idea that maybe you're too big in certain areas in your body, that your shoulders are either too broad. A lot of the things that you think about that is ugly about you actually is non-existent. And when we shed light on those things that we don't like, it's like we highlight them. Because we try so hard to like hide them or cover them or make it unknown that it actually makes it pop out even more. If you get what I'm saying. It's like your biggest fears sometimes become your reality because you're so like focused on it. You know what I'm saying? Pound number 4, your imperfections that make you perfect is that believe it or not, you can always get your way. You can always get your way. Some of you guys are scared to be hurt, but this is resulting in deceitful people not being able to control you. Deceitful people not knowing where your head is at. I feel like you confuse a lot of your enemies, pound number 4. So this is impressive, I say here. I heard the color green. I don't know what's going on with the color green. Maybe you guys like green. I'm getting the energy that a lot of your imperfections that you might think are your imperfections are just in your head. Again, coming in. Blossoming abundance. This is you guys. You're like a paradise. You're like so open-minded, so beautiful. You have so much to talk about. It's like anybody can talk to you. You're a great communicator, a great person to have fun and hang out with, maybe take shots. You know, laid back. You know what I'm saying? But Ace of Wands in reverse, the Four of Wands again, and the Magician. Some of you guys are either on your way to meeting your soulmate or just met somebody new. This is your soulmate. This is who you're going to marry. If you've been talking to somebody right now, you're going to marry them. With the Magician in the reverse and the Ace of Wands in reverse, stop thinking that you don't have control over your life and your love life and stuff, and like things happen because they happen. What if I tell you that you create your reality? So maybe things happen, but your attitude on it is important. The way you react to things is what makes them either bad or good. Which bad and good doesn't exist, to be honest, in this world. There's really bad and good is things that us as humans have invented and believed through universe and years. And what did I say, universe? I mean through history. We think that something is bad. No, something is good. And then you go across the world and that thing that you think is bad is pretty normal there. You know what I'm saying? It's like a lot of the things that were engraved in your head are not true, guys. So don't listen to them little voices. That was just that toxic person that's talking. That's just the people that bullied you talking. That's just them talking. That's not you. Sometimes that has happened to me. Like, you know, me, I'm about to say it, but when I was growing up, my mom was really my biggest bully, like ever. Like on my weight issues, on anything. I once was a little child, and I remember my mom taking me to the dentist because I had a cavity. And to my mom, I was the most disgusting thing ever for having a cavity. I'm a child. Like, I'm not allowed to have a cavity. You know, my mom used to always try to ruin any type of, like, happiness or something that I liked. Anything that I liked. When I started tarot, my mom looked me dead in the eye and said, you have to be born with powers to do that. My mom Debbie downed absolutely everything that I've ever tried to do in this world. In my life, period. Debbie downed everything. Sometimes I feel like I'm not even doing enough because I could hear her voice in my head. You know? A lot of the things that occur in your life were just engraved pile number 4. And you got to realize that through your journey of healing, you're going to realize that a lot of the things that were imposed in your head are not true. Were not true. My mom told me I couldn't do this. And I'm doing it right here. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the things that people impose on us is because they're trying to impose it on themselves. You know what I'm saying? And they try to ruin your light to turn up theirs, and it's not turning up theirs. It's not turning on theirs at all. They're still in the darkness. But it's tests, as I told you. We have here movement, decisions, and choices. We have here crown chakra in reverse, temptation in reverse, and solar plexus chakra. Some of you guys are very creative, very intuitive, very in your power, very beautiful. I feel like you guys were so beautiful that people were either intimidated, try to make you feel bad all the time, or upright disrespected you any chance they had. You know what I'm saying? You didn't deserve that power number 4. But I'm here to tell you that your imperfections, the past hurt, the way you think about yourself now is what makes you perfect. Because you was humbled. You know what I'm saying? You was humbled, and you continue to be humble and bring about this beautiful energy within you. Honestly, I feel like this is my pile for some reason. And pile number 4, I was telling y'all my personal business here with my mom. Like, me and my mom now, we're a little cool because I don't live with her anymore. But my mom had me at 16. So I literally grew up with my mom, like, you know, so I had to see all the different sides to my mom. I had to see my mom growing up. I had to see my mom in abusive relationships. I had to see all the sides of her. So I understand if she will be, you know, extra the way she is with me, because that's her past trauma hurts that she hasn't healed. We got to view these people as children sometimes, because if we don't view them as children, we're going to let other people take over. And that's not how we live out here, pile number 4. Don't let anybody take control of what you can take control of, especially your life. We have here 3 of Pentacles in reverse, Knight of Wands in reverse, and the Knight of Cups in reverse. As I told you guys, people always want to have a say in your life. And, you know, your imperfections, what, that you can't take advice? I say it's perfect, because you don't need nobody's advice. You don't need nobody's confirmation. That's your imperfections, guys. A lot of your imperfections that you think are imperfections are actually really perfect things in your life. Really awesome, you know, go-getter things in your life. Things that you don't need to change to fit in. Things that are beautiful and perfectly aligned with your life. You don't owe anybody an explanation on how you do things, why you do things. You don't owe anybody an explanation. Hey, period. So, just saying, guys. Let's dig in with the advice today for this pile. We have here meditate and contemplate in reverse. And you and your loved ones are safe. So, absolutely, you, your lover, your relationship, whatever it is, you guys are safe, protected. Your family's protected. You don't have anything to worry about. People in the past putting, you know, hurtful things on you, saying hurtful things. They cannot touch you anymore. They cannot hurt you anymore. You've become like a stone. I heard sticks and stones may break my bones, but words can never. You know what I'm saying? It's like you're tapping into this new revolutionary you, guys. Honestly, I keep hearing transformation. 2, 1, 2, 3. Fast, rapid movement in your life. Going in with the new, leaving the old. Even the old thoughts. Period. If you have any questions, this is the time to ask, because the angel answers are here. We have here opportunity in reverse, and we have here trust. So if anything didn't go your way, pile number 4, just letting you know, trust in it. Trust that there's better. Always. When things don't go our way, it's because something better is coming. I always tell people this, because sometimes disappointments may happen, but it's always how you react to it that makes a difference. It could make a huge difference, guys. Believe it. When something bad happens, or you're like, oh my God, why is everything bad going on for me? Everything bad is going on. If you think like that, that's when bad thing after bad thing. But when you think, oh my God, this happened to me, but maybe it's because I'm supposed to be here right now. Maybe it's because, you know, this is supposed to take up my time right now. You know what I'm saying? Let's go with the divine feminine. Just enter the chat for affirmations. We have here, I am not my thoughts and I am not my emotions. Though I feel them, I don't sit in them. Instead, I acknowledge it, then release it afterwards. So learning how to heal those wounds, guys, you're tapping into that. And that is something that you're really perfecting right now. Naturally, I attract what I desire. I lead, I dominate, and I receive. I am focused on my goals. I am determined to succeed. I am aligned with my highest self. Fear has no place in my spirit. I strive to perfect my craft and anything that I do in the most imperfect way. I know my worth plus my value. Meet me at my throne or don't meet me at all. Period. If they can't meet you with the level of highness that you are right now, with the level of wokeness that you are right now, believe it or not, guys, when we heal ourselves, we start to view everybody's characteristics, and we start to realize that a lot of people around us from the past, even so now, are actually still traumatized, are still unhealed. And honestly, if you're already on this healed chapter in your life, you have to wait for those people to heal like you, or you'll have to meet others that are healed like you. Just saying. Power of thoughts. I accept my uniqueness. Period. We have here, there is no competition and no comparison, for we are all different and meant to be that way. I am special and wonderful. I love myself. So loving your uniqueness, guys, because all the things that you think are wrong within you are actually what makes you the star that you are. We have here, I listen with love to my body's message. My body is always working towards optimum health. My body wants to be whole and healthy. I cooperate and become healthy, whole, and complete. Everything that's, I'm telling you guys, this spiritual journey, it hits the career. It hits the love. It hits everything, guys. It hits the fan, basically, if I can say. But it's healing. It brings peace. It destroys what no longer is supposed to be there. Those foundations that we had that we thought were good for us, but they're crumbling. Like those old ideas that were imposed on us from our parents and children and other people in our life that were toxic. I trust my inner wisdom. As I go about my daily affairs, I listen to my own guidance. My intuition is always on my side. I trust it to be there at all times. I am safe. Guys, divinely protected. Everything is working in your favor, pile number 4. You might not see it like that, but you have a lot to look forward to. You have a journey that you're headed on. I see you grabbing your book bag and going. If you guys been wanting to move places, career, just move away. Go. Get out. Bye. Because I see you guys moving as well. For some of you guys here, moving to bigger chapters in your life, bigger scenarios, bigger chapters. You're going to be at a moment in your life when you're going to finally accept yourself. You're going to finally be happy with yourself and your choices and who you are as an individual. You're going to have so much love for yourself. But this is the ultimate goal, period. So thank you so much for watching today. Stay in your power, guys. Love those that love on you and continue to be great forever, period. Bye, guys.